Hey, what is going on guys, it's OneSlayer and today I'm bringing you guys episode 6 of my Modern Warfare Weapon Attachments Guide. In this episode, we're covering the 7th Assault Rifle, the FN SCAR 17. Technically the in-game name is incorrect. The proper designation would be the SCAR H, which is a very iconic name within the Call of Duty franchise. One thing to note is, upon equipping the Traitor Blueprint, the SCAR gains an ACR inspired stock and a rail extension, loosely based on the Midways Industries SCAR rail extension, the ACR of course being another iconic weapon within the Call of Duty franchise. Magazine capacity is tied with the FAL and the Odin as the lowest in the assault rifle category at 20 rounds, but you can upgrade this to 30 rounds with extended mags. The SCAR has high recoil. It moves quite a bit horizontally, but the main issue is the degree of height of the vertical kick. But I will say this though, the recoil is very predictable, so with proper aim adjustment, it will still be able to compete up to a reasonable range, especially after adding attachments to it. And the iron sights are great, very clean with a rounded open sight, allowing very easy target acquisition at any reasonable range. So for this weapon, my recommended attachments will be centered around improving the weapon's magazine capacity, whilst also adding a degree of accuracy to go along with its great iron sights. For the magazine and stock categories, I've gone for the 30 round mags and the FTAC collapsible stock, as these bring the SCAR in line with all the other assault rifles in terms of magazine capacity, whilst also combating the added mobility and ADS issues with the weapon. For the barrel and muzzle categories, I've gone for the Forged Tac 20-inch LB barrel and the monolithic suppressor, as these come packed with loads of benefits for the SCAR, but most importantly an increase in the damage range and bullet velocity. And lastly, for the underbarrel category, I've gone for the Operator Foregrip to stabilise the SCAR's vertical recoil just a tad, and in tandem make it a lot more usable at mid to long range. And overall, the SCAR is a remarkable weapon. It's been in many iterations of Call of Duty, but hasn't quite reached the peaks of Modern Warfare 2, where it was a true killing machine. This year's game though does provide us with one of the strongest offerings of the SCAR. It retains its clear iron sight, has an insane headshot time to kill potential and a very consistent range, which means if you do master this weapon, it can be extremely versatile. However, on the other range of the spectrum, this weapon suffers from high recoil, a low base magazine capacity and a low fire rate, which means it does rely heavily on the player able to accurately dispatch of an enemy, as opposed to spraying and praying, so to speak. This went better than I expected it to. In recent Call of Duties, the SCAR seems to be a shadow of its former self. The devs in every game have struggled to balance it, afraid that it may once again conquer the battlefield to the same degree that it did back in 2009. So I do think they got extremely close to it with this year's game, and as a result, this is the second weapon I've covered that makes it into my top 10, as I've ranked it 9th out of the 18 weapons I'm testing. And guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this weapon attachments video. This is what I recommend when using the SCAR, and I'm going to leave you guys with a gameplay I got whilst playing the Gunfight custom playlist, which has now been removed, and you'll see that score wise I don't exactly go off like I have in my previous gameplays, but the reason I actually picked this one is completely randomly. It's kind of funny actually. I was actually watching a Twitch stream the other day whilst having my breakfast, and I left it on in the background, and when I actually got into this game and I looked at the people that we were playing, I realised that was in fact on the stream that I was watching. So these guys aren't the random noobs you normally bump into, not that you get that a lot anyway these days with skill-based matchmaking being in the game, but there were in fact two streamers who clearly knew how to play versus me and literally a random player that I'd picked up on Xbox Live on the Looking for Group post page. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you've made it this far, please consider giving this video a rating or a comment, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Tumblr to stay up to date with the channel, links down below. And also this video will actually go live in a few days after this the Season 2 launch, which means we now have a new assault rifle and an SMG. So I'm happy to announce that I've actually added both of them to the ranks. My weapon guide will now be out of 20 weapons, and I'll be adjusting the current ones I've tested rank wise accordingly in my next video. But anyways guys, I hope you guys find some success with the attachments I've showed you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Where was he?
Out. I think yeah, he's in the stairs.
That's what he did to me.
Let's get to work.
Let's get to work. 357 Magnum, dude. I'm godly with that type of gun.
They're making us fight for it.
That's
Keep at it.
bullshit.
That was 100%.
Wow.
See, shotgun users have no life. I tell you what. Look, I'll even go use a shotgun class. Oh, dude, I am about to break this controller.
Last man standing. We've taken the advantage. Make sure we keep it.
Is the match over yet?
Give them a proper English
Nope.
welcome.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's nowhere. I'm making sure he wasn't over there. I see him.
He's in that green building. He's in that green building. He's in that green building. You know where he is? You know where he is?
Yeah!
Keep up the pressure.
That was so good.
I couldn't see him. I couldn't see him for a second. I got
Oh my
so
god.
scared.
This is so.
I got so
This is so
scared.
tense.
One round for the win. Make it happen.
Oh god, he actually hit me. He's upstairs in my building. Never
he?
mind.
Got him.
Dude, you saved my
Yes.
life.
Let's have
You
another.
saved my life.
What a win.
I would have got him, dude. I would have got him. Here, I'm gonna add you. We can play again another time, but I have to go. Okay,